We're going to start with Mike Griffith and then go to Chip Towers.
Coach, you mentioned the transition game. I guess I would just ask you about the adjustments today, and I guess Carolina zone seems to be the overwhelming theme.
Say the last part, the Carolina zone. Is that what you said?
Yeah, Coach. Seems like that's kind of the theme, Carolina zone.
I think, well, to start, I'm sorry, I just couldn't understand it. I think the transition, no question, that hurt us in the first half. We didn't do a great job of getting the rim covered. And we have to get back and get the rim covered. I mean, you stop the ball, but before you stop the ball, you cover the rim. And that was certainly that, and the rebounding were the two keys to the game. And again, if you're going to win games, you got to make shots. We didn't make enough. Against the zone, we just wanted to get the ball inside. We missed some open shots, and we wanted to go play through Braylon as much as we could. We wanted to get the ball in the middle. We wanted to get it swung. And there were a few too many times that we were playing East and West, but then we were able to get it inside. We just missed the shots. And so I think, no question, a lot of guys had to play longer tonight. We didn't get a lot out of a couple guys, which hurt us. So when you've got 9 guys on your bench, or 9 guys that are eligible health-wise to play for you, you've got to get more from more people. And a couple of times we didn't get that. But bottom line, we didn't make enough shots, and we still had chances to bring it back if those shots go in. And unfortunately, the disappointment of missing shots affected our defense some. And that's just a continued area of growth that we got to get better at.
Coach, assuming you can't change any roster, you can't bring in any other players or anything, so you're working with what you're working with. What are some things that you can do to kind of change the trend and get things going in the other direction?
We have no size right now. You know, with Josh Taylor being sick, with Ty McMillan being out, those are guys that can spell Braylon a little bit. And we didn't get a lot from Dalen today. And in a situation like this, you need something from everybody. And it's just a matter, some guys had to play way too long. And it's not that they played too many minutes, it's they played too long stretches. And the game is a very physical game. And your confidence can leave you a little bit when you're not making shots. And when we weren't making shots, then it becomes that much more imperative that we're getting to the rim to make plays. And too many times again today, though, we challenge the shot blockers, and we just have to understand that we call it an ice. If you don't have the layup, just drive it underneath the board, bring it out on the other side of the board and make a kick. And it just, we continue to challenge guys for no reason, right? Instead of driving it out, like I said, and icing it or pump faking, and those become shot turnovers when you're driving on shot blockers. So again, we got to get smarter there. But I think the fact that we had to play guys so long a stretches, definitely a kid like Braylon, we had to play him such long stretches that he needs a blow, you know, here and there, and we weren't able to do that today, unfortunately.
Okay, next we're going to go to Anthony Dasher and then Mark Weiser.
Hey, Tom. I know you said it in the past, you've been doing this a long time, but, you know, and with everything that's happening, you know, you mentioned, you know, we have, 9 guys tonight. How do you keep from getting frustrated with what's happening with the season right now?
Well, I just don't think you can. I think you have to tell the truth. I think you have to tell your team the truth, which I do. But I think you've also got to have a really strong belief, and which I do. And those are really, really important things. I mean, the games, it's getting harder and harder for players to understand how much game is really there, right? 6-point game, 10-point game. We started the game, I think, scoring 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. We finished the half scoring 7 out of 12, all right, which wasn't bad either, right? And so your scoring is going to come. What can't happen is when you're missing shots, you allow the other team to come down and either A, get the transition, or B, let them get open a few times. You cannot be living in the last play. And that's the thing that I try to harp on the most, because you can control your mentality. You can't control if the ball's going in or not necessarily, but you can control your mentality when things aren't going your way. And we weren't great there today, unfortunately.
Thank you.
Tom, I think it was a 2-point game with under 10 minutes to go. Do you think you guys ran out of steam because of, the depth issues, or what do you think might have happened?
I would say without looking at the film, the way I was feeling it during the game, probably. I'm not trying to make that an excuse. It's just it's a fact today that we had to play some guys too long and without those blows. So I would say that would be in it, but I would also say that the fact that we were letting lack of offense can wear you down too. And we struggle with that at times. We still struggle with that. And I wish we weren't, but we do. And we should be past that. Where our lack of offense is controlling our talk on the defensive end, not necessarily controlling getting back, but controlling our talk or how we're closing out to people. And it was a very physical game, and we didn't always match up with it physically the way that we needed to.
Sorry, I thought I was muted. So next we're going to go to Lance McCurley and then Thomas Brezzi. Okay, Lance left. So now we're just going to go to Thomas.
Hey, Coach. Talk a little bit about Devin Carter and Keyshawn Bryant and how hard it is to stop those guys when they get going like they did today.
Oh, they're really good players. Yeah, they're really good players. No question about it.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.